Hello everybody and welcome yourselves back. Today we're in City Skylines once again. It's been a while since I've recorded, so I have no idea what's going on, but I come back and find that we are having supply issues. Excuse me, I've still got a bit of a cough. And people are abandoning places like things going out of fashion. They're complaining that commercial is too high, tax is too high. Put the land values through the roof so they can go and do that thing that people do. I believe our electric's running okay. That's operating normally. That's fine. Literally just said operating normally. What is going on? Not operating. Why are you not operating all of a sudden? We have issues when this turns off. Why is that just turned off? What? Can somebody explain to me what happens with the dam that makes it turn off? Just gonna spam a load of these in here, just to cover for when the dam's being a bit of a twat and deciding that nope, don't need to worry about power. It's not a thing we need to worry about. And we're now losing quite. What is going on with the water? I think we lost power to our water. Ooh, we're losing money. That was not a smart idea. No. Instant regret. Let's expand the residential. Try and get more residential in here. And we've got a bit of a need for industry. I'm going to ignore the fact we're losing money just for a minute. Just for a second, I'm just going to flat out ignore it because it's coming back up already. See, nothing to panic about. You guys were worrying me, and there's nothing to worry about. There's a hole there. Are you too steep? You are too steep. I don't really know how the road system's going to work there particularly, but it will. We'll do the things and it'll work and it'll be fine and dandy. Trust me. Just trust me on this, guys. You don't need to worry about things. It is a little quieter today as unfortunately the fiance and the stepson have left. They had to go back up north, back home. I am recording this on the Sunday. This is coming out almost a week after I'm recording this due to the new schedule. New schedule mainly because, as you know, I am going away and I still have no idea what's going on with this really weird bridge. It's just there, tripping out, being flooded. So it's a bit quieter in the house today, and yeah, basically it's one of them days. I go away tomorrow. Yes, I leave tomorrow. It's all fun and games. So the videos are going to stay slow for a little bit, and we still have people leaving everywhere. But you know what? We're doing fine. We're making the money, and that's all that matters. At the end of the day, you think the land tax price is way too high, but I don't really care about you. You think taxes are too high too, but I mean, excuse me. Let us take a look at the taxes. 12%, 13%. So, alright, they are a bit on the high side. Let's knock that down a smidge. I suppose we could probably knock that down a smidge too. We're not going to lose too much money from it, so I'm not too worried. Our budget is still looking pretty good. I mean, we've got loads of dead people, but don't worry about dead people. We've got an abandoned house here for some reason. Don't really know why. We just decided that wasn't a nice place to live. So yeah, the junction here's looking a bit better. I mean, it's still atrociously slow across here, but again, we can't do anything with that until that's empty. So yeah, that's all fun. What's the issue over here? Any issues? Nope, looking good, looking good. Our demand is staying how we want it. So now let's spend a bit of time with our residential, shall we? how do we want to work this? I believe these are all one-way systems, so I think if we take a two-way, yeah, let's take a two-way from not there, from there all the way straight across to there. It's going to cause a traffic light, but I think in the long run it'll probably help us out a little bit having a two-way there. And then we will get our nice little fill tool, and we'll just fill in to the end of there, and we'll fill in all of that too, so plenty of people can move and enjoy the delights that are our little country town. Or, well, this bit's the country town, I suppose, really, isn't it? It's a bit countryside-ish. Just make all of that green. Commercial demand's coming back up too, which is quite nice. That's all covered by water, and power is through the roof. I'm quite pleased with that. What about parks? Let's try and throw a park in here. Try and cheer everyone up a little bit. What do you mean you need power? There's power right there. You crazy? Yeah, you're in power. What you lying to me about, fool? Education. What's our education looking like? I feel like we should probably pin a school in here somewhere. Yeah, throw a school in there. What's this side of things like? Then we'll have this school opposite there, and then we'll take our university, and this is the big one, because this, I kind of feel like we should have our own little bit for the university. It's gravel road. I feel like the university should have its own sort of loop section. We're going to take a 2-lane with trees. We're going to bring it off to here. I think that will look pretty nice. And then we'll go bump. Bring it across 4, let's say. Should we say 4? Yeah, let's bring it across 4, and then we'll do another 2x2. That, and then that can run back into there. So this is going to be like the university stretch. Off the side of these we are going to have sort of the university. Right, let's place the university itself there. Right now. Oh yeah, you're gonna need power and shit, aren't you? Whoops. I didn't completely forget about that. Let's just run a power line to there, and then try and figure out how we can get it across the main road. This could be awkward. We might just have to put it there for the time being. Water, where's our water run? Water runs there, so let's spam that into there. Just like that. Power, water, we're all good. We need to throw another one of these down up here, realistically. Stick another one of them there, and then sewage, if we can, squeeze another one of them in there. My phone is going nuts. It's like vibrating itself off the table. We will clear out these abandoned places again. City is like falling apart, but somehow still surviving massively. I don't really understand it. And then what we'll do here is we'll run across like that, and then from there we will run, say, down, not there, there. We'll run down like that, finish it there, get the curve, and the curve all come out to there, and we'll do the same on the other side. Let's just take a line to there. We're going to get rid of that road in a second, so don't you worry about that looking all ugly and awful. We just need to work out where this road's got to go, which is there. And then we're going to do a curvy thing there. And now hopefully, if I plan that right, that should link up like that. Beautiful, I say. My phone will not stop vibrating today. So this is going to be like the residential on-campus side of things, because this is sort of the main drop-off loop. I kind of feel, is there upgrades for the universities in this? I don't think there is. So let's have a look here and see how we can work this out. Let's go one ways. I like a good one-way system, and then coming across from there. Nope, too close. There. So that's going to connect to there. I'm just going to bring back through that way. So the one way is going to run opposite ways, which I think has been the biggest mistake I've made with the last set of one ways. Is they've all run in the same direction instead of like opposite each other. I'm just trying to maximise the space available there. So now if we just make sure, nope, if we just make sure everywhere along here has water, that's always a good start. You know, folks need water. They might turn around and tell you they don't need water, but I can promise you they need water. Was somewhat struggling for water still somehow. I'm not really sure what to do about that situation, but you know, it's going to be an ongoing battle. I can just sense it. It'll be better elongating. Right, so we need a firehouse somewhere. If we just put right, hospital serve more people, so let's put a hospital right there, and then cemetery there, where can I put it? I think if I put it there is probably going to be best. Fire, so all the like amenities, as it were, are going to be placed sort of along this stretch. What if I put, nope, that doesn't. Yeah, that sort of serves the most. Excuse me. That serves the most of them. And then, last but not least, we're going to throw it in one of them. They require power. Power? Yes, they need power. Let's run it out to there, run it up, and then run it down to there. So they should have power. That will require water. So that's general sort of amenities, I guess. If I put that, it's really fairly well covered, to be honest. I'm going to put that there, just out of the way for now. Connect it up to the power there, and we will run water from there to there. So now with this industrial section, we're going to send it sideways. So we've got the university set up. We're going to put in here, we're going to throw this bit down as, in fact let's have it all as low density, except from the ones that are going to be running along that side. We'll put them as the other way around, you know, high density. Have high density there, high density there, and then we're going to try in the middle somewhere. We're losing massive amounts of money as per usual. Throw one of them there and one of them there, just to try and raise that up a bit. Well, where's our budget gone? We are losing so much money all of a sudden. What are we spending massively on? Power we're massively spending on. How much power are we? We're producing way more than we need. I think actually we could probably bring that down to 100%. I would think. It's gonna ease that side of things a little bit. I'm not massively worried because we will undoubtedly start looking up again. Garbage. Yeah. Where are all the garbage trucks? Blah 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 blah. Usual old bullshit with these people. How's that got no power? Oh wait, 'cause it hasn't spread yet. That's in an awkward place to get power to too. Right, I think the best way for that is just to leave it. Excuse me. I did say it was bad. Dying slowly. I promise you, I won't though. Just extend that to make sure that's covered. That's all covered. Just bring that down a little bit too, just to ensure that bit's covered. Right, what were we looking at? Bus routes, weren't we? We're back in the good times. We're gonna pull them. Gonna bring that down to there. That down to there. Excuse me. That down to there. That down to there. One there. One there. One there. One there. One there. Is that a one-way street? That is a one-way street. Yeah, maybe. Round like that. 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 You get the idea. We just want to make sure the street has full and nope. Just want to make sure this sort of area has full and adequate coverage. So yeah, let's take it down along here, and then we will go back up to complete line. So there's that one done. What we also then want is, oh my lord, dying, god damn it, we're going to create a new line here that's basically going to run up here. This is going to be like the education line for this sector, if you will. I don't really want that running there twice. Let's throw a bus stop in there though. In there, in there, in there. And then we'll run down to there. This is going to be a very, very direct bus. It's literally going to go straight to the university and back round. All in an aid ease congestion around the university area. So then it's literally a case of back up. Where did I start this line? Where was the line started? Add stop. To be honest, I thought it was around here. Complete line. There we go. There we go. So now what we need to do is we need to find a blue bus. Right here, I believe it's going to be that one. Did modify line. Wait, that's travelled 88% of it. What? Modify line. Line colour blue. Let's green it. No, let's not green it. Give me the. Let's make it. Actually, let's leave it sort of a blue colour. And then this will be the bus over here, wherever the bus is over here. If there is a bus over here yet. Let's have a look. These guys. These will be yellow because they're a local line. There's plenty of buses going through there, I tell you. Got plenty of students. So we're in a pretty good place right now. We've got a university district. Let's actually mark this district out, shall we? Start it there. And just sort of brush it in. Just bump, bump, bump. And I think this will help with sort of excuse me. This will help quite massively with the unemployment issue. University district. Let's do that. That looks pretty good to me. So if we take a look at our land value, is that land value? Nope. 5. I swear to God, you're like buzzing your titties off. Land value. Yeah, so land value is pretty high there. It's pretty damn high here. Not gonna lie. I'm pretty impressed. Very high here. Although everyone wants to leave, but we do seem to be having quite massive garbage issues and such there. So that would probably explain that situation. Oh wow. Didn't realise the issue had gotten that bad over here. Lord almighty. See, the thing we have here, right? People don't want to travel to work. Let's give it, I would assume. People don't want to travel to work, but then they also don't want to live next to industrial estates. It's an awkward situation. It really is. That's all still zoned up, isn't it? I believe so. So just keep on demolishing these. I don't see how we're struggling for workers so bad, to be honest. I mean, there is literally no residential demand. But, you know, I suppose as well, there is quite a few people like moving in. Why are you grumpy? Are you grumpy because you're under construction? You shouldn't be grumpy. You've got everything you need. How's this high school doing? It's nearly maxed out there. And what about here? Elementary school, nearly maxed out again. So I think from a school coverage point of view, we're pretty good for now. We're sucking on the money front again, but we're not to worry too much about that. We are just having lots of issues with abandoned properties as usual. This is nothing new for us. I don't know if I'm doing something dramatically wrong, but we do seem to be having like a huge amount of abandoned properties like constantly, and yet you see some people with like absolutely no abandoned properties whatsoever, and you're just like, how? Just how are you doing that with like no loss? Are you a wizard? Is that what's going on? You're a wizard, aren't you? Yes, you are. I bet you are. Let's get on the ground level here quickly. Oh wow, the university does look so good. So good. I think what we're going to do just before we call it is we're going to do this and just spam a load of trees in and around here. Mainly to try and... I want a big tree. Mainly to try and like block off a lot of the road noise, because I think that noise might be a bit of an issue as to why some people are pretty grumpy. So we're just going to spam in the trees, because this does actually stop noise. I mean, let's take a look at the noise, shall we? Where is it? That's via noise pollution. So yeah, we've lost a lot of noise here. I mean, let's grab some more trees and spam them in along here, just like so. Should hopefully cut off a lot of the noise pollution there as well. So let's get rid of this random one that just appeared out of nowhere. Yeah, it does help. It's quite challenging to get it to help, but it is helping, and my voice has just gone inside of itself. And so on that note, ladies and gentlemen, if I can actually clear my throat enough to do this outro, I will see you in the next one. If you enjoyed it, make sure you poke that like button, and as I said, I will see you in the next one. Adios.